reason you can't see it is because of the volcano. What I think happened is that at some point in this glacier's history, a lava flow came along and melted it. And melted it to the point where it dropped all the gravel within it down to the bottom of that valley. It then came over and capped the top of the valley, erasing it from history. But the thing is we've got a 200-foot thick layer of gravel right under this cliff. And that gravel layer is permeable. Water will go through it. So we get 34 billion gallons of water every year. About half of it we lose on the surface of the lake and due to evaporation. The other half seeps out through this gravel layer under this cliff. Now the mystery is we don't know where the water goes. We think it goes into the water table, but we have not found any Crater Lake water in any of the springs, streams, rivers, or lakes on the surface. So maybe up north of us, you might find yourselves with some Crater Lake water in your well, but we don't have any on the surface right now. But that is what's keeping this lake level pretty steady. We only vary about 3 to 10 feet in a year. It's also the reason why this lake is not breached to the rim. Most other volcanic lakes that'll rise up to the lowest point on the rim spill over and cut a channel, like in Katmai in Alaska. And it would have an outlet then. But the reason that this lake has continued to be so steady in its lake level is because of the seepage point. That's kind of like the overflow valve on your bathtub. So we've got the volcano and the water working together to keep this lake level. You've got the forest and the wildlife working together to help each other to survive. But there's one other correlation I'd like to make between all of our facets. We've got one facet, the people of Crater Lake, protecting the other 4 facets, the volcano, the forest, the water, and the wildlife. And the people are National Park Service, Nanterra, our concessionaires, and all of you help us to protect this area, especially now that you've had the interest to come on this tour, because when you learn about Crater Lake, you learn to love Crater Lake, and when you love Crater Lake, you want to help us protect it. So you guys are part of the 5 facets of Crater Lake that make it the gem of the Cascades. You guys are the people of Crater Lake, and I'd like